Hey everyone, what's going on? I am Josh. I'm going to be responding to this shit from the American Thinker. The title is For Leftists Calls for Racial Equality or Race Hatred. When you're defending something that starts out with White Lives Matter, you may want to fucking just think a little bit more than not at all about what you're fucking defending. Because, yeah, that's the calls for racial equality. They're defending something that literally starts off with White Lives Matter. I'm not making that up. You'll fucking see it. They're defending this shit. Anyway, the author is Andrea Woodberg, and let's get to it. Those of us who came of age in the West in the second half of the 20th century believe that race is a superficial attribute, and that, as one Luther King said, people should be judged not by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character. And weirdly, when people fucking say and do racist things, you fuckers complain about it. You complain about the consequences when these bigoted assholes say and do bigoted fucking things. Yeah. All races are equal. Historically, that's not true. Both morally and before the law. In an inherently racist country like America and Canada. The left has jettisoned this principle, something made manifest in Edmonton, Canada, that famous Canadian Martin Luther King, where a school district is hunting down the hate-filled anonymous white students who declared that we are all equal and race should be ignored. You're missing key facts, like the whole "it starts with white lives matter." Generally, again, just maybe don't defend something that starts off with white lives matter. Just maybe don't defend that. Because the only people who say white lives matter are fucking racists, and you are defending racists while saying that the people who are pissed off at this are the real racists. uh, Anonymous white students who declared that we are all equal and race should be ignored. White students in a fucking colonialist country saying this shit. Again, you're just fucking, you're just cutting your fucking guts open and then just looking at it and just going, why am I dead? Like, why am I fucking, like, on the ground covered in my own blood and shit? The Edmonton Public School Board, which has responsibility for the Strathcona High School, was horrified when a new account appeared on Instagram. The Skona White Student Alliance. Again, red flags. Red flags everywhere. Introduced itself with sentiments that would have been considered normal just 10 or 20 years ago. White Lives Matter. Strathcona High School has been increasingly anti-white. Again, nobody who says anti-white should be taken fucking seriously. You're defending racists. You're defending fucking white supremacists. That is what you're doing. Whether or not you know that's what you're doing, that's what you're doing. Usually when anti-white shows up, it's preceded by anti-racist is code word for anti-white. Keep that in mind. Rather than pro-black for the past few months, we have been forced to sit in our classes and listen to some clowns ranting how terrible and racist are all whites. Enough is enough. It's time for change. Us students don't wish to be thought any of that social justice rubbish. Do they fucking say rubbish in Canada? Is that? I thought that was like fucking like British shit or UK shit. Anyway, like it's trash. We just want to, also, so when someone's like social justice rubbish or social justice warrior, blah 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 blah, more red flags. We just want to be treated equally and be respected. Black people shouldn't be treated superior than white people. They aren't. You fucking moron. Literally, literally. Social justice and racial justice just want black people to be seen as fucking people. Like that's the fucking baseline. Also, it's like fighting all the racist shit that Canada and America has done and said in the past, present, and sadly, probably into the fucking future. Nor the other way around. We are all equal and race should be ignored. We must judge each other by our actions, not by the color of our skin. And yet, you know, your actions of you just this racist shit, like also anonymous, like they're anonymous because they didn't want to put their fucking name on it because they knew consequences were coming because they're a bunch of fucking cowards. And then just blah blah blah. The most shocking thing to me about the statement is the whatever the fuck grammar. It's not the fucking anti-white rhetoric, not the fucking white lives matter rhetoric, not the fucking not the shitting on social and racial justice, fucking not any of this other shit. Like just it's the grammar that's shitty, which it is, and terrible sentence structure. It's clear that the school, perhaps because of its racial obsessions, again, it's really funny that you say the school has racial obsessions when these fucking white students started a white student alliance. Who's obsessed about race in that scenario? Has abandoned its basic obligations to teach students to write in grammatically correct English. Racists generally are just fucking like just fucking they're fucking idiots. And it's just because it's again you're more worried about the grammar than all of the red flags. In addition, the Insta account posted Martin Luther King's famous "I Have a Dream" speech, which is the only one white people ever fucking reference. None of the other shit he's ever fucking said. Which focused on character over color. And it was a black man in America during the 60s when black people were being victimized openly by the police, which is happening now, never really went away. And that shit, in the 50s and 60s, came at the, at the end of like the Klan, which now is just kind of open fucking season. Just like everybody can be in the Klan now. And accused the school of reversing that prescription. Again, you want to be taken fucking seriously, but you couldn't fucking write this in a coherent fucking English sentence. You literally started a white student alliance. Had the leaders in the Edmonton Public School District been rational, decent people, like the people who were, espousing racist talking points, those rational, decent people, they would have agreed with the students that okay, at least we know where your fucking standard is now, Andre, about when the fuck, where everything fucking lies. That all people are created equal, that our conduct matters more than our color, and that the students need to practice both their tact, clowns and rubbish may offend more than persuade, and their grammar. Again, matters more than our color, and again, matters more than our color, but they started a white students alliance. Like, they literally started a white supremacist, white fucking, white pride, organization in their fucking school. A mini clan, the high school clan. They fucking started it because they were like, oh, fucking, we don't like hearing about all this evil shit white people fucking did and continue to fucking do. It's like there's too many fucking black people in the school. But in Canada, which is about a year ahead of the United States when it comes to racial insanity, that's not what happened. Instead, the school board announced that it was going to hunt down and root out the hate-filled students who spoke of racial equality and the importance of character and conduct. Again, you're missing the whole white student alliance and white lives matter. Missing all of that shit. You're missing the anti-white bullshit. Fucking missing, the social justice shit. Black people shouldn't be treated as superior. Like, where the fuck in America? Where is this shit like black people are superior? Where the fuck is that being taught? But seriously, where the fuck in Canada is this being taught? Where the fuck in America is this being taught? Where in the fucking world? Where in the world is this racist Carmen Sandiego that's fucking just doing this shit? You know, like where is this fucking anti-white fucking magic school bus? Like, where the fuck is this? Fucking. The school has reported the account and has made Edmonton Police Service aware of it as well. A statement from the board to Global News said, "There is zero tolerance for hate-filled accounts and posts like this." It's like the fact that you're like, it's not fucking racist, saying that something that, Tricia Estabrooks, the school board chair, said Tuesday that she believes the post highlights the need to fight systemic racism in our education systems. Again, because it's like this person believes that black people are being treated as superior when it's like they're not. It's like they're just getting, black history is, more and more being taught in schools instead of this, the white colonial settler bullshit that literally whitewashes massacres. We can't shy away from having these tough conversations in our classrooms, in our schools, and in our broader society, Esther Brooks said. This is an opportunity to have those tough conversations. The indoctrinated students paraded before the media made all the right noises about equality being racist. Equality, equality. White Student Alliance, equality. Fucking. Incidentally, Tricia Estabrooks, the school board chair, cut her teeth working for CBC radio and television stations. For the uninformed, the CBC stands for Canadian Broadcasting Corporation, Canada's version of the BBC, the British Broadcasting Corporation, not Big Black Cock. Those who hate the corporation's rampant leftism call it the Communist Broadcasting Corporation. LifeSite News, okay. They're a credible news source. It's also worth noting that Esther Brooks is a very white woman married to a very white man. And they're the parents of two charming-looking white children. And apparently that means they can't, understand privilege. Also, that just means that they weren't necessarily exposed to black people, like maybe they were just in really white areas which they don't necessarily have any control over. Um, fucking, it's really weird that you bring that up. Like, you're not racist, but it's just like this white woman married to a white man with white kids. Fucking. I look forward to the day when Esther Brooks and her husband explain to those lovely and clearly loved children that their skin color is the most important thing about them. But the really fucked up thing is, in this society, that's actually true. How the society is set up right fucking now, that is sadly fucking true. White people can get away with a lot more shit than black fucking people can. White people can get away with storming the fucking Capitol and not end up fucking murdered. But black people protest police brutality and they get brutalized by the police, and the media fucking doesn't do a goddamn thing about it. And they are an inferior race. Where the fuck? That is very much you reading into that. After all, if it's hate speech to resist the idea that blacks are superior to the whites, who the fuck is saying that? I mean, it said that all races are equal. The logical inference is that the whites are inferior to blacks. That sounds like something from the fucking Turner Diaries. Like, legitimately, just what the fuck? Like, if it's bad to, like, again, who the fuck is saying black people are superior to fucking, like, who the fuck is even inferring that? Like, who the fuck is even implicitly saying that? Except for people who are like, oh fuck, white people are losing their privilege. Oh shit. I can only imagine that Martin Luther King, looking down on the West from some heavenly cloud, weeps. Motherfucker, I feel like if Martin Luther King Jr. didn't get assassinated by a fucking racist, he might punch you in the fucking throat. Like, that's just me. Like, that's just my, like, and if Martin Luther King didn't fucking do that shit, I feel like Malcolm X would very much fucking do that. Fuck it, I want to smack you in the fucking mouth on their behalf. Fucking Martin Luther King was a fucking socialist, which is something you fucking hate. You hate socialists. You hate people who care about other people. You hate people redistributing wealth. Fucking, you hate all this shit, and you think that, like, it's the people who fucking think that George Orwell will be on your side. Like, George Orwell would he probably would punch you in the fucking throat. He seems to be that kind of cantankerous asshole who would fucking just beat the shit out of you for spouting this nonsense. I feel that. Like, I feel just from what I've read of his. I feel like he had a very low tolerance for asshole. But anyway. Peace out, everybody. Have a wonderful fucking day. And fuck racism. Fuck Andrea Widberg. Fuck these pasty ass fucking snowflake fucking students who are like, we're going to start a white student alliance. Like, again, it just, the white student alliance. But somehow the school is fucking racist. But again, they're starting the fucking mini clan. They're starting the fucking high school clan. You know, High School Musical? No, High School Clan. Also, fucking, you literally have a fucking Gab button, which is full of fucking Nazis and white supremacists. Anyway, sorry. Peace out, everybody. Have a wonderful fucking day. Bye-bye.